Disney's California Adventure. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Know How. And today we're going to look at the history and eventual disaster that was Disney's California Adventure. Let's go. Introduction. Disney's California Adventure Park is a theme park that is located in Anaheim, California. The 72-acre park is themed after the history and culture of California, which celebrates the fun and adventure of the state. The park opened on February 8th of 2001 as Disney's California Adventure Park or Disney's California Adventure, and it is the second of two theme parks built at the Disneyland Resort Complex after Disneyland Park. Construction of the park began in June 1998 and was completed by early 2001. Disney initially projected high attendance rates at the new park. However, a series of preview openings held in January 2001 led to negative reviews. And after the park officially opened to the public on February 8th, 2001, the company's attendance projections were never met. Disney spent the next several years incrementally adding new rides, shows and attractions, and implementing other promotions aimed at boosting attendance. Man, that must have been one hell of a bad park. The idea. The present-day site of Disney's California Adventure was acquired by Walt Disney in the 1950s and functioned as the parking lot of Disneyland for more than 40 years. By the way, if you want a separate video dealing about Disneyland and its history, do let me know down in the comments. I'd be very excited to make a video about Disneyland. After succeeding with the multi-park business model at Walt Disney World, again, if you want a video about Walt Disney World, do let me know in the comments. In Florida, the Disney company decided to turn Walt Disney's original theme park into a multi-park resort complex as well. However, Disneyland was boxed in because of the growth of Anaheim around the park, and while the Walt Disney World property is made out of 3,000 acres, the Disneyland site was made up of 400 acres. Opening and initial criticism. The park was expected to draw large crowds when it opened on February 8, 2001. There were 4 districts with 22 shows and attractions and 15 restaurants. However, the attendance that year was substantially less than expected. This is suggested to have happened as a result of negative reviews from early visitors, including the lack of focus in the Hollywood Pictures backlot and having a theme that was considered to be redundant, given that the park is located in California. So basically, Disney's California Adventure was a Disney version of a California-themed park about California within California. What a horrible idea. The park opened to 5 million visitors in 2001, which may seem like a very big number, but its sister park, Disneyland, saw 12.3 million visitors during the same time frame. Man. In its first year, the park averaged 5,000 to 9,000 visitors on weekdays and up to 10,000 or 15,000 on the weekends, despite having a capacity of 33,000. That's bad. Early changes and expansions. 2 major criticisms of the park in its first year were the lack of attractions appealing to children and the lack of a nighttime show or parade to keep visitors from leaving at nightfall. Within the first year of operation, several of its original rides and attractions were closed, including Superstar Limo and the stage show Disney Steps in Time. By the way, if you have not noticed, I have already created a video specifically about the Superstar Limo attraction, how it was conceptualized, the eventual end product, and all the criticism it received. I'm going to put the video as a link somewhere up here, so once you're done with this video, you can go watch that one. The picture postcard area, which was the official main entrance into California Adventure, was completely removed and replaced with Buena Vista Street, an entrance plaza idea similar in design to Main Street USA at Disneyland, a street ending in a hub that led off to the rest of the park. Buena Vista Street was designed to look back to the clock to Hollywood in the 1920s, the era when Walt Disney moved here from Missouri and started the Disney Bros Studio. If you want a specific video about Walt Disney and his amazing feats, do let me know down in the comments. Major redesign and expansion. It was definitely time for California Adventure to redesign the whole park. So this is what they did. By 2007, Disney began making plans for major updates to the park. On October 17, 2007, the Walt Disney Company announced a multi-year $1.1 billion redesign and expansion plan for Disney's California Adventure Park. $1.1 billion not to build the park but to redesign and expand it. Just goes the big lengths to show you how bad the park was. Each district was reimagined to transform the park from a spoof of modern California culture to a romanticized, idealized version of the state, exploring specific time periods and historic settings. The project began in December 2007 and was completed in stages. In addition, an entirely new land called Cars Land was built, which allowed guests to visit Radiator Springs and included the new e-ticket attraction Radiator Springs Racers, obviously taken in reference from the Cars franchise. The redesign and expansion of the park saw attendance rates increase dramatically. In 2012, Disney's California Adventure reached a record high for a park of over 7 million visitors, a number Disney had hoped the park would attain in its first year. Remember, the park was opened in late 2001 and they reached their footfall goal in 2012. That's more than 10 years later. The day of the park's rededication, which was the day the park reopened after its $1.1 billion redesign, saw the park draw a record number of 43,000 visitors in one day. 2 days later, the park hit a new record of 45,000 visitors. Pandemic closures. Yes, we come to the worst part of this year and of its history, pandemic closures. Let's do this. Disney's California Adventure, along with Disneyland, was closed indefinitely starting on March 14, 2020 in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. On March 5, 2021, it was announced that by the California Department of Public Health that Disney's California Adventure was allowed to reopen with capacity restrictions beginning April 1, 2001. And on March 17, 2001, Disney Parks, Experiences and Products Limited announced that both Disney California Adventure and Disneyland would officially reopen on April 30, 2001 with limited capacity and social distancing/mask guidelines in effect. Honestly, I have no idea why people would go to both the parks once they reopen, because what fun do you have in a Disney park with social distancing and mask guidelines and all that? I don't understand. What fun would you have? But I guess some people just missed Disney a lot. So that was the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share and comment on the video and subscribe for more such content. So my name is Namit and you've been watching The Know How. Please subscribe.